Yo, what's up, guys? Kunan here, and today I'm bringing you a review of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Episode 1. So, I just got done watching the episode, and I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on it, as well as an overview of the story of what happened in the episode. So, let's go. So, 100 years in the future, Vandal Savage and his men just completely lay waste to the earth. Completely Terminator style, you know? So, Rip Hunter goes back in time to assemble a team in order to prevent this catastrophic event from taking place. So, he recruits the secondary characters from both Arrow and the Flash, which include Firestorm, White Canary, The Atom, Brandon Ruth, aka Superman from 2006. Yeah, that's him. Hawkgirl, Hawkman, Linda Snart, and Heatwave. And this is really the best part of the episode for me. The interactions between the different type of characters we have. We have all these different characters that some of them haven't even met before. And we get this like rogue gallery of them just collaborating with each other. So they're gathered there from whatever the mundane activities they were doing. They gathered on the rooftop and told that they're the last hope for humankind, and in the future they're legends. Now, of course, this is revealed later in the episode that these were lies, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So he lets them go and says, "Well, you can decide if you want to go along with this or not." And then we get this funny scene where Jefferson Jackson, he's not too keen on doing this. He said he's 20 years old. He doesn't want to spend how much time in the future fighting crime or whatever. And then Dr. Stein's like, well, okay, well, wish me luck on my journey. And they have a toast and drink, only to find out that he drugged Jackson in order to take him along the trip, which I thought was kind of funny. So the team is assembled on the ship, and they ride back to the past, 1970s, to meet up with this Professor Boardman, who apparently knows a lot about Vandal Savage. And along the way, they're being pursued by a bounty hunter named Kronos, who has history with, the captain. So once they arrive there, the entire team, minus Heatwave, Captain Code, Sarah, and Jackson, go and meet up with the professor. While we get a little bit of interesting interactions between, the characters. Jackson stays behind on the ship while the three go on to the nightclub and partake in this bar fight, which I think was kind of cool because we got to actually see Snart and Rory fight without their guns, which I thought was a good addition. Shows they're not completely reliant on their weapons in order for combat. And also we get this Earth, Wind, and Fire song, which I guess is the quintessential of the 70s now. So they meet up with the professor, my bad. And he tells them that he is the son of Hawkgirl. And he gives them a little bit of information on Savage. So we learn he killed Hawkgirl and Hawkman thousands of years ago because of jealousy. Go figure. So back on the ship with Jackson, Kronos finally catches up to the ship and attacks it with his gun as the team finally assembles, and they all attack Kronos at once. But the professor is shot and injured during the battle. So during this time, Rip is forced to reveal that he made the whole story up about them being legends, and basically Kronos is after him because he stole the time machine or ship without permission from the Time Patrol. And they go through that thing, the drama piece, like the Arrow and Flash do, where the entire team just thinks about it, whether or not they want to go along with the plan after all. but we all know they do in long runs. So Boardman dies from his injuries, and the team flies off onto the journey. And that's the end of part one. Anyway, this is a two-parter episode that's going to be concluded next week. So that's the recap of the episode. But what did I think of the episode altogether? It's pretty good, I would say. I really liked it. Me being a fan of the Flash and Arrow, I had high expectations for this, and I wasn't disappointed. Like I said, I love the character interactions. I love crossovers, like where we get to see characters, our favorite characters, interact with one another and work off of each other. Like, Flash and Arrow crossovers did. One gripe I might have with the series, but it hasn't happened, but I'm hoping it won't, is I hope they won't rely too heavily on the character interactions for the show. Hope there's actual substance behind it that carries it on. But yeah, man, just wanted to make a quick review of the episode and what my thought was. This week was a busy week for DC, I would say. With Flash coming back, Arrow coming back, Suicide Squad trailer, Wonder Woman, Batman vs Superman, and this, every DC fan is joyed because of it. But yeah, this has been my video for today, guys. Please comment what you thought of the episode, and yeah, I'll see you later.